Good to see you. Really appreciate you stopping by. We're going to go into a Springsteen song. I don't think, gets a whole lot of love, but I think it should. I think the album was okay at best, just in my opinion. But there were some highlights on this album, this being one of the songs, My Lucky Day by Bruce Springsteen, obviously, off the Working on a Dream album. I believe this was the same year it came out where he was the halftime show at the Super Bowl. So, so... I don't think he played this though. I don't think this was the song he played for that performance. But My Lucky Day, I think it's got a nice vibe to it, kind of good bounce to it. Just it reminds me of some of the stuff you would hear on that Human Touch, Lucky Town era, in my opinion. So this album I think was 2009-ish, 2009. Gives you an idea here where those albums were like 91, 92. So. Good, okay album, but I like this tune and some of the other ones on there as well. But we'll get into this. We got the capo on the 2nd fret just to make it easy to play some of these chords, but I'm still going to have to throw in a bar chord, I think, for how I play it. So I'm going to be referring to these chords by their shape, not the key that they're in. So this is a C, even though it's really a D, I believe. So, So C, we got a C suspended. Where all I'm doing here is taking index, middle finger off, adding my pinky to that same string. I'm going to a G chord, and I'm using I'm playing the G chord. He plays the G chord a lot this way, so I'm going to be using this finger formation here, where it'll be 3, 2, open, 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 3. But my index finger's here to kind of hit that 2nd string of the 1st fret. All right. You got the F, bar chord F, and then depending how you want, I could do the bar chord G. I think I just do that sometimes just to give it some pep. And then we're gonna go into the bridge, where it's kind of like a sax solo, I guess. We'll keep it simple. It's a B flat, but I believe it's a B major 7 flat, something like that. But you could get away with the B flat by itself. And I think there's that's really it, I think. But we'll do this. So it's all about the strumming pattern as well. So let's take a closer look at this one. My Lucky Day, Bruce Springsteen. On this C chord. And then I kind of started. And all I'm doing is just muting the strings and kind of. And right to that C chord. So come in on that C, and it's an upbeat tune. So C, suspended, C, G. And I go to that suspended G. You don't have to, but I just do it to give it some character, basically. C, suspended, C to the G. Repeat. C, suspended, C, G. That's your intro. And that's going to be your verse. Those are the chords for your verse. And typically for the verse, I think there's 3 verses total. You're going to play that progression 3 times. So. 2. One more time. So you got that whole progression, that rhythm, the whole thing 3 times. So here's how the rhythm starts, and here's how it would end, and you repeat. So that should be 3 times around. That's your verse, okay? And that changes and come to the F. So F for 2 measures, G for 2 measures. Again, just the shapes we're talking about. These are different keys, obviously, because I got a capo. But these are the shapes. F, G, and G. Again, so F, G, G. All right, we go right into the 2nd verse. Actually, no, we go from believe it's right into the chorus. But either way, the chorus is gonna be the same as the verse anyway, so it's the same progression, right? So I believe you got intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. We're gonna repeat that, okay? It goes into that as well, and I think you're gonna play when you're coming out of that second chorus, maybe that F G. You're going to go around twice, but you're going to hear all of this. I mean, this is pretty straightforward as far as the chord structure. So, right, so that's kind of, I think, you're playing that F and that G twice coming out of the chorus, which then goes back into the verse, I believe. So, but you'll hear all this. It's very straightforward. And then the only difference we really have right now is the saxophone solo, which is the key is gonna change, and that's where you go to this, and we'll just call it a B flat. Keep it simple, but I believe it's this. I feel like it's a major 7 B flat. I could be wrong, but we'll go to the B flat. We're gonna go to A minor. So nope, not playing the 6th string, but it's gonna be open 2 2 1 open to the G. And then a quick turn around to the G with the B, but in the bass. So we're just going to a C. So if I do that, so it's going to be a G. So you got the B flat, right? A minor. And I'm going to go to the G. So it's G, and then we're going to get our fingers off the 6th string altogether. We're not going to play it, and then it's going to be the G with the B, but in the bass now. We're still really just walking the bass line, and then it just kind of goes back into the verse. So if we put a put that all together, there you go, right? So it's B flat, A minor, G, and then walk that bass. So you can play C add 9 if you want, all right? And we go back and right? And that's the structure of the song. So it's a catchy tune, fairly straightforward. Probably my favorite off of that album, I think. Aside from The Wrestler, which is another good one, I think. But for the pop aspect, the kind of just pep to it, good tune. So hopefully helped you out here. Let me know if you got any requests. Would love to hear it from that as well. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Believe it or not, that goes a long way. Long way with you liking it, other people liking it, getting it out there, other people seeing it. Huge help. So check it out. Got a merch store. Gotta give you that plug too. So right, if you go to sixstringfun.com/shop, I've got some shirts up there. Proceeds of some of these, actually proceeds of everything, are going to, portions of the proceeds are going to an animal rescue down in South Carolina, where we got our dog Kona. We actually have the Kona shirt too. So check it out. It's good thing to help some folks out down there. Okay, so we'll see you in the next video. Take care.